All right, gather round, you financially unstable gremlins. Today we're diving into stories so stupidly rich and aggressively dumb, they'll make your $6 iced coffee addiction look like responsible budgeting. These are the people who said, hey, I just got 10 million. Better buy a yacht, a monkey, and emotionally invest in a cursed NFT. We're talking about legends who saw the bag and then drop-kicked it into the sun. No savings, no plan. Just vibes and bankruptcy. So if you've ever felt bad about your spending habits, like that time you ordered Uber Eats 4 times in one day, don't worry. These folks make you look like Warren Buffett in a hoodie. Let's start with the man who turned lottery money into extinct animal problems. Let's start with Jack Whitaker. The guy won $314 million in 2002. Most people would buy a house, maybe invest. Jack? He made it his personal mission to speedrun financial ruin like it was a video game. He got robbed multiple times, got sued, started carrying literal garbage bags full of cash, and somehow ended up broke with more court cases than a soap opera character. Then there's David Lee Edwards, won $27 million in 2001. He bought mansions, racehorses, a limo with a hot tub in it. Because nothing says responsible adult like water near live electronics in a moving vehicle. Within 5 years, the money was gone. He ended up living in a storage unit with his ex-wife and a collection of bad decisions. And of course, we can't forget Michael Carroll, a 19-year-old British kid who won nearly £10 million and said, "Time to roleplay as every tabloid headline at once." He bought gold chains, partied nonstop, and trashed his mansion so badly it looked like a crime scene. 5 years later, he was back to working as a garbage man. But hey, at least now he knows what happens after the party. Let's not leave out Bud Post, won $16 million in 1988, decided to buy boats, cars, and a twin-engine plane despite not knowing how to fly. His own brother tried to have him killed for the inheritance. Honestly, it's impressive how fast the American dream can become a Netflix crime doc. Turns out, the real lottery is figuring out how to not instantly fumble $10 million like a dropped McChicken. Now we move the Degens that made it big, Stephen Thomas. The guy had a hard drive with 7,002 Bitcoin on it. That's worth over $400 million today. Only problem? He forgot the password. He had 10 tries to guess it, and he used up 8. He's 2 wrong clicks away from becoming the world's richest man with the worst memory. The man literally has generational wealth locked behind "forgot your password." Then there's James Howells, the British dude who accidentally threw away a hard drive with 8,000 Bitcoin on it. He's been begging the city council for years to let him dig through the landfill to find it. Imagine telling your grandkids you could have been a billionaire, but you tossed it out with old printer cables and expired batteries. And let's not forget the Dogecoin army. In 2021, people were convinced Dogecoin would hit $1. Spoiler, it didn't. One guy turned $180,000 into $3 million, then refused to sell because it's going to the moon. It went back down to $180,000. He made a full circle like a financial boomerang. That's not investing. That's emotional damage. And we also had influencers launching crypto coins named after themselves. Some didn't even pretend they weren't scams. They just called it meme investing and hoped no one noticed the rug had already been pulled. Shout out to everyone who bought into Save the Hamsters coin or Elon Moon Vibe Inu. Your sacrifice won't be remembered. The moral of the story? If your financial plan includes words like huddle, apes together, or I swear it's not a rug pull, then you might want to start brushing up on your resume. The legend of Gerald Ratner, CEO of a major British jewelry chain, he once gave a speech and called his own products total crap. Literally said his stores sold earrings for cheaper than a prawn sandwich and probably wouldn't last as long. The media went nuclear. Stock price plummeted. The man basically speed ran a billion-dollar company into the ground because he wanted to be funny at a corporate dinner. It's the business equivalent of tweeting LMAO, our product sucks, and getting fired mid-sentence. And then we got Justine Sacco. One tweet before boarding a plane to South Africa. Going to Africa. Hope I don't get AIDS. 12 hours offline on a plane. Landed to find herself the #1 trending topic in the world. Completely canceled, jobless, and locked out of her email before she even cleared customs. Twitter gave her the speed run any % for unemployment. Next, the Blockbuster execs who said nah to buying Netflix for $50 million in the early 2000s. They laughed Netflix out of the room. Now Blockbuster is a meme, and Netflix is out here making 6 seasons of garbage just to kill the main character for no reason. You really gotta work hard to be that historically wrong. Don't forget the infamous Zoom call layoffs in 2021. Vishal Garg, CEO of Better.com, hopped on a Zoom meeting with 900 employees and straight up fired them all at once, said, "If you're on this call, you're part of the unlucky group." Bro turned a layoff into a live-streamed horror short and then had the audacity to say he was the victim. You're not the main character if you just Thanos snapped your entire staff. Moral of the story? Before you hit send, tweet, or announce, maybe just ask, will this cost me everything in the next 6 minutes? MC Hammer. The guy made $33 million, bought a mansion with 200 staff members, including someone whose job was literally to open the gate. That's it. Just one guy. One gate. Within a few years, he declared bankruptcy. Turns out when your payroll looks like an Avengers cast list, it's not sustainable. Then there's Mike Tyson. At his peak, he made $400 million. Spent $1.5 million on a gold bathtub. Yes, he bathed in portable bankruptcy. Also bought tigers for his backyard, as if wild apex predators were just furry security guards. Eventually, he lost it all, because when your financial advisor is a tiger, the budget's probably going to get mauled. Next, Kim Basinger, Oscar-winning actress, who literally bought an entire town in Georgia for $20 million because she thought it'd be a cool filming location. Surprise, nobody filmed there. She filed for bankruptcy not long after. Apparently, real estate investing requires some planning and not just monopoly energy. Oh, and Nicolas Cage, legend, bought 15 homes, 2 castles, a haunted mansion, a dinosaur skull, and an octopus. Because who doesn't want a cephalopod roommate? He owed the IRS over $6 million. Honestly, I'd pay him to star in a movie about his finances at this point. And finally, there's Evander Holyfield, made over $200 million, spent $100,000 a year just on landscaping his 109-room mansion. That's not a house. That's a failed hotel. At one point, he had 11 kids, 11 cars, and 0 working calculators. And so what have we learned today? Simple. Winning the lottery doesn't make you smart. Investing in crypto doesn't make you safe. Buying a dinosaur skull doesn't make you immortal. And if you ever become a millionaire overnight, maybe don't buy a town, a tiger, and a solid gold bathtub before learning how taxes work. Now go ahead, comment, subscribe, or just do none of that and go buy an octopus.